So what if I told you there's a super simple trick that could instantly make you a faster reader? Well, it's called meta-guiding, and by the end of this, you are going to know exactly how to use it. Okay, let's be real for a second. We've all got that pile of books we swear we're gonna get to, right? Or that digital folder packed with articles we've saved for later. In this age of just endless information, it feels like you're constantly falling behind. But here's a thought. What if the problem isn't a lack of time, but simply how we learn to read in the first place? So what's really holding us back? You might be surprised, but it's our own eyes. Yeah. The way most of us read has these built-in habits that are, believe it or not, actively slowing us down and keeping us from our real potential.
Just think about it for a second. How many times have you been reading a really dense page of text and you just lose your spot? Or you find your eyes jumping backwards to reread a word you just saw? That little jump, it's called regression. And all these tiny little habits, they create this choppy stop and start rhythm that basically just invites your mind to check out. So how do we fix this? Well, the solution is a technique called meta-guiding, and it's this incredibly simple, physical method that helps streamline your whole reading process and lets you take back control of your focus.
So what is it exactly?
Honestly, meta-guiding is just using a pointer. It could be your finger, a pen, whatever, to physically guide your eyes across the page. That's it. No complicated apps, no expensive courses. It's a beautifully simple idea. Here's a great way to think about it. That pointer, it's like a pacemaker for your eyes. It sets a smooth, consistent rhythm, forcing you to move forward at a steady clip. It stops your eyes from getting stuck or just wandering off the page. Okay, so theory is great and all, but this is where the magic really happens. Let's try a quick exercise. You can literally do this right now as you're listening. It's time to actually feel how this works. And what's awesome is you don't need anything special. Just grab a book, a magazine, anything with text on it. You already have the most advanced reading tool you'll ever need, your own finger. Ready? Let's walk through it. First, just place your finger right under the first word of a sentence. Okay, now smoothly slide it across the line. And here's the most important part. Let your eyes follow the tip of your finger, not the words themselves. Just follow the motion. And finally, try to set a pace that's just a little bit faster than what feels normal. Don't stress about perfect comprehension yet. The whole point is just to get used to that fluid movement. So now that you've tried it, let's talk about why it works. I mean, how can such a simple physical action make such a huge difference? Well, it all comes down to two things: forcing focus and forcing rhythm. See, without a guide, our reading is kind of chaotic, right? The rhythm is all over the place, our eyes jump backwards, our focus just disappears. But the second you introduce a visual guide, you instantly create order. You get a consistent pace, you get rid of that backtracking, and you give your brain one single moving point to lock onto, which makes your focus incredibly sharp. I love this way of putting it. Meta-guiding basically transforms your eyes from these passive wanderers into active, focused followers. It brings structure and discipline to something that, for most of us, has been pretty unstructured our entire lives. And the crucial thing here is that this isn't just some neat little trick. This is a real, practical skill you can start using today to make a serious dent in that reading list. The power to read more efficiently is literally right at your fingertips. So I'll just leave you with this question. Now that you have this new tool in your arsenal, what book on your shelf, what report on your desk, what article have you been putting off? What will you conquer first?